Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Yakuza Chapter 8 Scheme. Last time we did Chapter 7, Koi and Dragon. This time we're going to be doing all of Chapter 8 Scheme, including some of the Kamaki missions. So we're going to get the fuck out of here before cops show up, because Cosmo just was done beating the snot out of like 30 dudes. And we're going to talk to this guy. Apparently some horrible shit happened in West Park. Let's find out about it. I don't know if it was an accident or intentional, but something happened at West Park. Ambulances and fire engines are gathering all over there. Oh man, I guess we're gonna have to head over to West Park now. Yeah, this whole time I thought we were doing Chapter 6. I forgot that Chapter 6 ended after Kage. And then Chapter 7 starts at right after that. I don't know why I thought that was all Chapter 6. We did Chapter 7 in the last two videos, so forgive me and my stupidity. Middle-aged man's gonna tell us more about Purgatory. Apparently some shit went down in Purgatory. Not that we don't already know this, that other guy literally just told us. We're gonna talk to this guy. He's a little confused on what's happening. He's like, terrorists! I'm telling you, terrorists are behind this! I was worried that someday something like this would happen. A peace-loving country is a vulnerable country after all. Yeah, well what you need is America. America to swing on by and just drop nukes, drop bombs, all on Kamurocho, yo. Bombs. Hey, you. Hey, you. The fuck you looking at? What the fuck are you looking at, boy? I'm sorry. Please show me mercy. That's what I thought. Oh, he gives me a sword. Oh, what a nice guy. I should have put away the 9mm. But I didn't. Again, we're just finding out that shit happened at Purgatory, so we're just heading over there, heading over to Purgatory. Every character that I'm talking to is literally telling us the same thing. Purgatory's on fire, people are dying, fire ambulances, fire trucks, ambulances, everything's happened over at Purgatory, so let's get the fuck on over there. Along the way, I guess I'm a little underleveled, which doesn't make any sense. I think it's because I don't have any of the Kamaki moves. I think that's why the game thinks I'm a little underleveled. Despite me being at like level 8 for all my skills.
What happened? Huh? What's going on here?
I don't know exactly, but there was some kind of explosion. Hey, you!
Haruka! Kazuma. Date. Where's Haruka?
I'm sorry. I didn't expect that they'd use explosives to get their hands on the girl.
What exactly happened? What happened to Haruka?
It was about an hour ago. Haruka, what are you doing?
I don't think I should be here.
Why?
I care about Uncle Kazuma. But if I stay here, I'm just gonna cause him more trouble. I don't want that to happen.
Haruka.
That's why I shouldn't stay here anymore. Besides, I don't have a mother. Maybe some people aren't meant to have a family.
Haruka!
I'm sorry, Kazuma. The guys that took Haruka, they're part of a gang.
Gang?
A bunch of street thugs that banded together. They do a lot of the Yakuza's grunt work. There's 3 separate gangs. Red, white, and blue. All 3 came at us at once.
So which gang abducted Haruka?
Purgatory's system is down at the moment. We don't know which one took her.
In that case, I guess I'll have to pay each one a personal visit.
I'll go back to the station, see what I can find out. Hopefully I can get a lead on where she's being held.
All right.
Well, now we gotta go find Haruka, with no leads other than 3 gangs may have abducted her. Red, blue, and white. America came in and stole Haruka. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that one. But yeah, we know it was one of the 3 games. It could be the red gang, the white gang, or the blue gang. We're gonna get out of here and talk to some people. Maybe someone knows something about a gang or 2, perhaps. Just know that we're not going to be in Kamurocho for a while, so if you have any side missions, I'd get them done before finishing this chapter. For a little while. We'll be back in 2 chapters, but the next chapter we're not going to be back. If that makes sense, in Kamurocho. Taking a quick leave of absence in Kamurocho for a little bit. And we're gonna head down Park Alley for a little while. Eventually you find some guy and he's gonna want to kick your ass, and so you kick their ass. And he's like, "Think you're this strong?" I'm over here near the little parking lot near Senrio Avenue, and then eventually someone will pop up. Let's talk to this guy. Maybe he knows. I hear what the fuck, but I'm going to ignore him. White Gang's headhouse is located in the Champion District. They act like there's shits around these pots, but then they don't owe anything or whatever. So we find out that the White Gang has a thing over here. So we're gonna go over to the White Gang. They have names. There's like Bloody Eye, and I forgot the Blue Gang, what they're called, and what the White Gang's. It's not really that big a deal. But the White Gang is right over here in the empty lot. Remember this guy? Yeah, we're gonna talk to him. He's gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck you want? This place ain't for yous. Get the fuck out." And you're like, "Yo, I don't got time for this shit, yo. Bring me your leader." He's like, "Oh, who do you think you are?" "I'm not gonna let you in." And then you're gonna be sorry. "You're pretty funny, you little fuck." All right.
Who the fuck are you?
Where's the girl?
Huh?
You wacko fuck! Don't be talking that shit unless you can back that shit up!
What the fuck is this shit?
Don't be fucking around.
Motherfucker, you take us for some bitches? Hey, kill this dumb motherfucker.
Fuck. All right, let's go. Yuji Shiraki and the White Edge gang is going to be a somewhat difficult fight. I almost died here a few times in this recording. I remember this. They all have a lot of weapons. It's kind of a small area. They can gang up on you very quickly. But don't worry, I'm more than capable enough to kick people's asses. And Shiraki, he's a Muay Thai fighter, so of course he's going to be really fucking annoying to hit. And of course he's going to be grabbing you and doing all this other nonsense shit. But like I mentioned before, you want to always take out the small guys first, especially since they all have blunt objects like pipes and bats and stuff, and that's why they do a lot of damage. It's because they hit you with these weapons. Look at how much damage that shit does, yo. Like, so try to take them out. Try not get hit by the BlakJaks, by the baseball bats, by the lead pipes. Try and pick them up, the golf clubs, what have you. This is not a fight where I would say having low health is a good idea. But you know how you do like stronger hits and stuff when you're blinking red? This is not one of those fights. You do not want to be caught with red health. You'll die very easily. Make sure you have medicine on you. Stop by Kabuki drugs when you get a chance. Buy as many Stamina Royal XXs that you can. If you get a spark or two, fucking do it, because we are going to be doing quite a lot of fighting. The Bloody Eye and the White Edge, they can be kind of tough fights. So just make sure that you do that. And you're going to need them for the next chapter too. So make sure that you have some medicine. Definitely, you're going to be needing it. Mifune's Kodaichi. Alright. Boy, I pick up a knife? I think you guys had a knife. Doesn't matter now, I'm killing all you guys, so, damn, the fucking flying, man. Captain Falcon at us, dude. Need of justice? Ah, yeah, the triple hit that I suffered. I got caught, got hit, and then got hit again. The roundhouse kick is really useful because it can stun an enemy for a short second. And really give you enough time to get them off your back. Really useful. But now that it's just Shiraki, I should be okay with this amount of health. He shouldn't really do too much damage to me. But I really don't want to chance it, just in case. So let's make sure that I have enough health to take him on. Like I said, this fight can be really difficult just because you're in a... Not really tight, but it's a small room and there's a lot of enemies and they all have blunt objects. And the blunt objects do a lot of damage. Especially if you don't have a lot of the Kamaki moves. Specifically the ones that can make you attack behind you. And the parries, like the parry maneuver, like that'll be really useful for this fight. But other than that, Kamaki himself isn't, Shiraki himself isn't anything more than just another Plummock. We fought guys like him before. Muay Thai fighters. Like I said, they're probably like the third toughest fighting styles that you're going to be meeting in this game. Personally, I think the hardest fighting style is Chapter 9's boss. Like that fighting style is pretty impeccably difficult to fight. I ended up finding some bug spray, so that's hilarious. Now I can just spray him in the face a little bit. Get out of here. Bad Shiraki. But eventually we're going to take him down and step on his face, and we beat the White Edge leader Shiraki.
Hey, what did you do with Haruka? Answer me.
I don't know. We're just doing what the Bloody Eye told us to do.
Bloody Eye?
Yeah, the gang in the red gear, man. Ask them where she is.
Where can I find him?
There's a club right by Theater Square called Deborah. That's where they always go to chill. Cool.
Yeah.
It's Dante. There's something fishy going on over here. Homicide Division received an order to search for Haruka.
Homicide? What the hell is going on?
I don't know the details, but the word is that Haruka is the victim of a kidnapping. Organizations other than the Tojo clan must have gotten involved. Kazuma, we need to find her before they do.
I'm on it.
So our next step is to head over to Deborah. Alright. Seems pretty easy enough. All I gotta do is just head over to the Theater Square, then head over to Deborah. Really not that far a walk, honestly. We could talk to Shiraki here, and he's gonna be like, go to Deborah, the Bloody Eye, whatever. And then you're gonna be like, okay. You can walk around here. I don't think there's a key. I don't think there's a key here. If there is, maybe not now, maybe in like Chapter 10, but definitely no key here right now. Well, what do you got to say for yourself, Umbrella Man? Bloody-eyed, leaders going on. There are two brothers. The younger brother is huge. The other brother is tiny. With their half brothers. I don't know. They don't look related at all. So yeah, the next leader for the Bloody-eyed leader, there is two guys. I believe they're called the Kai brothers. One's big, one's small. The smaller one is a Muay Thai fighter. Of course, we're going to stop by over here to Kotobuki Drug. What did I call it? Kabuki Drug? Kabuki? I always mispronounce this place. We're going to talk to this guy. We're going to grab myself some Stamina Royals, as many as I can carry. Apparently 3, so 30,000. The Terrainers, those only increase your heat. I don't find them all that useful, specifically because the Royales also increase your heat and give you near full health. So yeah. We're going to talk to this lady over here. Her name is Aya, if I'm not mistaken, and we're going to be captivated by her singing. She is located in that little area with Ebisupan. And she is a hostess at one of the bars called Shine. Her name, I believe it's Aya, right? Sorry, I hope you can understand. Yeah, whatever. So that pretty much starts one of the cabaret missions when you figure out who that is. At least in your little mission holder section on the pause screen. But we're going to go down to Deborah. All the way down the stairs. And much like the last time we were here, we're going to go to the top floor. Last time we were here, we helped out, what was it, Kage's son with Kyoka, so that she can escape her father's Yakuza business and move in and live with Kage's son, whose name I'm currently spacing out on. Was it Takashi? Right? Right? Takeshi? I totally forgot his name. No longer important. And we're gonna talk to this guy, and he's gonna be like, well, where's Haruka? And Gang's like, yeah, who the fuck are you? And they're like, oh, you better watch what you say to me. Huh? Well, you got a fucking problem? Yeah, I got a fucking problem. I'm looking for a little girl. You asshole stole her. Where's the little fucking girl? That's my fucking problem. Do you not know who I is? For the record, my name is Kazuma, and I'm gonna kill you. Alright? So we're gonna take out the Bloody Eye real quick. They're not too bad. Stupid old fuck. So these stupid old fucks over here are very easy compared to the White Edge gang, just because there's only 4 of them. Despite it being more narrow, it's actually a larger battlefield. Like, I find myself having more space to move around, but that's probably because there's only 4 enemies and not a gaggle of like 8 of them in a tiny fucking room. But once you kick their asses, we're gonna find out who's running this place. And you're gonna find out it's these assholes. So are you the leader? No, the leader is downstairs. So we're gonna go meet the leaders downstairs. Instead of just jumping off a fucking... I think maybe Cosmo may have sprained an ankle. I mean, the guy is 30. Jumps like that will definitely fuck you up for a lifetime. So maybe he doesn't want to, like, risk it by constantly... Is that a key? Did I just find a key over here next to these? Hey, I did. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe Cosmo wanted the key, guys. Maybe he knew deep down in his heart there was a key. And he didn't want to jump down the balcony and have fear of missing it. So we're gonna head downstairs, we're gonna go onto the dance floor, and we're gonna boogie our asses onto the floor and kick some fucking ass.
Motherfucker, you think you can get away with the shit you caused?
Give me the girl, or else all of you will be digging your own graves.
Anarchy, and this old fuck is pretty funny. If you think you can take all of us on, then bring that shit, motherfucker!
Guys, I'm really tired of no one knowing who the fuck I is, yo. Seriously, you didn't get word that I just went up to the White Edge leadership area to wipe the floor with everyone? Did you not see me kick 4 guys' asses in a small area up top? Alright, so the Akai brothers, they're actually a kind of interesting duo. So the little Akai, who is the big guy, he has the most health. I think of anyone in the game so far. He might actually have the most health in the entire game. Probably. He is very slow. He hits like a truck, so long as you're wearing a bulletproof vest or a dragon cloth, you should be fine. But he normally hits like a truck. And the big guy, who is again the small guy, he is a Muay Thai fighter. So of course he hits fast, he hits hard, and he's gonna dodge quite a bit. So my strategy usually is to take out the little Akai first, just because if you manage to take out the big Akai, I think if I remember correctly, the big Akai, excuse me, if you take out the big Akai, if I remember correctly, the little Akai has like a slight berserk mode, where he starts hitting a lot harder, if I'm not mistaken, or I might be thinking of a different game. I might be thinking of a different game, probably, or maybe like a later game in the series, where you have a similar fight mechanic to this, and you take one guy out, the other guy gets like much stronger. That's probably what I'm thinking of, but whatever. My point is, I like taking out the big guy first. Not only is he a lot easier to take out, because if you keep swinging on him, he'll just block everything. And so if you do a full kick combo, you'll just kill him eventually. but he's just quite simply just the easier of the two to take out. Now you gotta be careful because he will grab you occasionally, and then that could lead the bigger Kai to knee you in the face. So just keep that in mind. But this fight is a little easier than the White Edge leader fight just because of the amount of space and the fact that not everyone in this fucking gang has a weapon that does a shit ton of damage. Like, so as long as you're capable and able to take out all the small guys, you should be fine. And there goes the big Kai, the little Kai, excuse me. So now the big Kai is going to start attacking us a little more frequently just because now we're his priority target and he's not trying to let the little Kai fucking attack you. But he's not a tough fight either. Again, we fought many multi-fighters by this point. We know how to handle them. Just wait for them to big move, then you attack them from behind. If you have an item like a table, there's something where you're being hit like that, they can't just block the fucking table to the cranium. That kind of thing. Drop kicks are really fun to attack them with just because they don't normally see it coming. You know, it's a really good move too. Kamaki teaches you a dash attack. That's actually a really useful attack for Muay Thai fighters. So you can dodge from the side and get a quick pot shot and then land up a combo. Normally. I'm really bad at judging how close I am to the fucking the big knee, I swear to God. I always get hit by that. It's not even a hard move to dodge. I'm really bad at it. This is really bad at video games, I've come to notice. Alright, we're just gonna beat this guy with the fucking bar table. I just love how just all the shit you can pick up and just beat the crap out of people. What's over here? Can I pick up the piano? No. Alright, well I want to finish you off with a drop kick, so that's my end goal right here. Let's see if I can take you out. Yeah! I feel fulfilled.
Stupid motherfucker. Causing shit like this, you must have a serious death wish.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where's the girl?
How the fuck should I know? I don't give a fuck. Stop! Stop!
Where is she? Where is Haruka?
We just hired grunts, man. Give me a break.
Hired grunts? Who hired you?
Lao Kalong of the Snake Flower Triad. The kid, they took her to Lao's place in Chinatown.
Lao Ka Long. Lao? What the?
We slipped some drugs into your drink. Mr. Kiryu, do the members of your Dojima family think they are our equals?
What?
20 million for fake passports? You have no respect for us. That is why you do such things. So, we have decided to earn your respect. We would like your full cooperation, Mr. Kiryu. The more brutal your death, the more powerful our message. Simple, no? Goodbye.
Oyabun. Oyabun.
Sorry I'm late, Kazuma.
Oyabun, your leg.
Forget it. To save you, I could take a bullet.
Thank you.
Let's get a move on. I'll take you to a safe place.
He took her. Haruka.
Well, I guess Kazuma knows Bao Kalong pretty well. Kazuma, did you find Haruka? No, not yet. I see. I'm at the hideout in Purgatory now. I want an update. Why don't we meet up? Yeah, alright. So let's head over to Purgatory real quick. I'm going to eat, but while I ate, I had enough to level up my body, which means I increased my health. And I'm more effective with my heat actions, which is good. I had a key from Deborah, so let's figure out, see what that did. That's number 44. That one held lucky beads. Oh, cool. We're gonna need those for a side mission, so hold on to those. And now we're back at Purgatory. And instead of talking to Date immediately and ending the mission, what I'm gonna do is actually go talk to Kamaki. Hey, so, what's the situation? Did you find anything? Snake Flower Triad took Haruka. What? The Snake Flower Triad? Yeah, those gang fucks told me Haruka is in Okayama right now. Sorry, Yokohama. Okay, well, let's go get ready then. The Snake Flower Triad. I don't know what's gonna happen. Cosmo, let me know when you're ready, so we can head over to Yokohama. And then we're gonna get a call from Kage. Does Kage have a mission for us? Hey, Cosmo. Yo, what's up? I got some info for you. Looks like the ex-Dojima game. Oh, that's right. There is a side mission in this chapter. I had forgot about this one. So, yeah, we're gonna do a side mission real quick. It's really quick. It's not gonna take too long. We're gonna meet Kage in the monitor room. And then we're gonna talk to Kamaki. And Kamaki is we're gonna pick. No, you didn't taught us anything. Like Kamaki's been like, oh yeah, well here's a technique. Oh, do I just do all the Kamaki missions here? I guess I do all the Kamaki missions. We're gonna take the side mission in the next episode then. That's what happens. Okay, that's right. So we're gonna make sure we undo everything. We're gonna again pick no and then yes, or yes after no, whatever. No, whatever. Right. And he's gonna teach us a few new techniques. I think I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 techniques, 5 techniques to learn. There are 8 special moves in total, and I already have 2 of them. No, there should be 6 techniques that he should have. I don't know if I have enough for the last one though. The last one's the Ukanagashi, which is a counter, a grapple counter, which I don't use often throughout the game. It's probably the best one though for Kamaki himself when you fight him. So you can fight Kamaki in this game. He's probably the hardest fight in the entire game. I don't really count Kamaki as one of martial arts that's hardest to fight, just because he's the only character that fights like him. Go figure. So there's that. That being said, the Ukanagashi is probably the best counter for him, just because it's the easiest to land, I think, other than the parry, but don't worry about that. We're going to learn all these techniques right now, except for the Ukanagashi. I think that's the last one. I think I take care of that once I get a full body. So this is the backwards attack with its name. I totally didn't read. Reverse strike, that's what it's called. So the reverse strike is really easy. Whenever you do a jab or a 2-hit jab or like whatever, like your normal combos, you have a reverse attack, and that is the roundhouse right there. So that's one. You can only do damage to these guys by doing the reverse strike. So that's the 1. Here's the 2. And that's 3. 2, 3, 4. Yep, so that's it. So we can only do damage by doing our reverse strikes. See, like we hit them with that heat action, nothing happens. So roundhouse kicks don't work. It's just reverse strikes. And if you want to do this really quick one, just do the first jab, just because it's easy to pull off. You don't really have to worry about it too much. You have to be like too far to hit them either, so that's all you gotta do is just reverse strike them to death. I like doing the first jab just because it's quick. Come on. Come on. Yeah, well, one of you guys get close to me? Jeez. There we go. Come on. There you go. And remember, whenever you're holding R1, Cosmo will always continuously face the direction of the enemy closest to him. So if you're holding R1 and then he turns around, he's not going to be facing the nearest enemy that he just hit. So keep that in mind. Probably good to get the enemies like this, where they're ones from the other, if you really want to do this quickly, but I'm pretty bad at this. So. Do you mind? Can one of you guys die for me, please? Please and thank you. Yo, come on. You're almost dead, Bumsy. You got this. Bum A is about to die too. Yeah, Bumsy's dead. You fuck. Grab me there. There you go. Bum A is down. Amazing. Alright, so now we're done. We now learned the reverse strike. Hey. Cool. So now what you gotta do is you gotta just walk around a little bit, and then Kamaki will be ready to talk to you again. It takes him a little bit to be ready, if I'm gonna be quite honest with you. It takes him like a good 20 seconds or so for him to reset. And I love every time you talk to him, he's like, oh wow, you're alive. It's like, bro, I haven't even left yet. And just remember, whatever health you had will carry over to the next thing. So if you have really low health, be sure to not die. And then I think this is the hard one. He has one that's like actually genuinely really difficult. Is it this one? Understood. Let's start warming up. Yeah, so this is the hard one. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna start throwing baseballs at you. And for whatever fucking reason, I just can't dodge these things. They're like fucking difficult. I don't know why. Like, look at this shit. Like, I'm just bad at dodging them. You gotta like dodge before he throws them. That's the hard part, is like guessing when he'll throw them. It's harder than it looks, honestly. Like, it's harder than you'd think it would be. Because the second he throws them, it hits you, and you gotta like just preemptively dodge. It's fucking annoying. Dying here does not count towards your death counter in-game. By the way, it just means you failed the mission, retake it whenever. So once you do that, you learn the dodge attack. So the dodge attack is really simple. Whenever you dodge, and then press triangle, by the way, I lost if you couldn't tell, you do a dodge attack. And you can do a back dodge attack, you have like a side dodge attack, you have a forward tackle. Really useful. These are the side dodges. You have a left and right hook. Fucking Dempsey roll, if you will. Cosmo also has a football tackle. He has a backaway kick too. But clearly the side body hooks are probably your best bet for this challenge. You don't want to dodge forward. That's a tackle right there. You don't normally want to dodge forward. It's like a bad idea to do so. And then we're going to fuck off a little bit. We're going to talk to Kamaki once again. He's like, oh, you're alive. I'm like, yeah, no thanks to you. You threw fucking baseballs at me, dick. Ready for your next lesson? Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm ready for my next lesson. Piece of shit. And so his next lesson isn't that bad. I believe it's the Parry next, if I'm not mistaken. Get funky. So are you ready? We're going to deliver a staggering blow as you get hit. Tap X. Oh no, this is the quick. This is the quick get up. Yeah, this is the ukemi. So whenever you get knocked down, you're gonna spam X, and Cosmo's gonna roll off the ground. It could be really useful. So you're gonna get hit. You're gonna roll. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna roll. Do this 10 times and you win. It's pretty simple. Get used to the timing to this attack, by the way. You're gonna be using it for like a counter and parry. Keep doing it. Eventually you'll do. I always forget about this move, if I'm gonna be quite honest with you. It's one of those moves that I just kind of think is standard in this game. Like I just kind of mash all the buttons when I get hit anyway. But it's really useful to have. Alright, next up, Kamaki's going to teach us how to parry. This is definitely the next one. It's the parry. And that's the counter punch. And then it's the Ukanagoshi. So the parry is time your block press at the right time. And Cosmo will just fling that attack off like it didn't happen. It'll stun your enemy and it'll do a little damage at the same time. Now that I think about it, I think Kamaki has the most health in the entire game. That or it matches Little Akai, if I'm not mistaken. Now that I think about it. But again, I don't really consider Kamaki like an enemy because you only fight him in the Coliseum. I will be showing him off. I didn't beat him. I could never beat Kamaki. He's actually really tough to fight. And I never fought the other secret assassins either. The 50 key assassin I never fought, and the 72 mission assassin I never fought, just because I never did the casino mission. So again, get used to the timing of that big swing so that you can parry and counter punch a lot easier. But this is all you gotta do, is you just gotta wait for him to hit you and he's gonna counter, or excuse me, parry. And it does a little damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage to Kamaki. But the only way to fight Kamaki later on in the game is by mastering Kamaki's moves. And the way to master them is just to use them in battle. There's no like hidden skill when I say master. I mean like get good with these moves. Like you, the player, has to get good at this game. But that is all for the parry. The counter punch, which we're going to be learning in a little bit, is very similar to the parry. It's actually 1-to-1 the parry, except that you have to it's a stricter time. It's a harder, how do I want to put this? It's a more narrow time frame to activate the counter punch. This move does not do the counter punch a very good justice in showing you what the timing is like for the counter punch. It's actually a shorter time window to activate the counter punch than the parry. Finding out the Ukanagoshi is actually the longest one. I find that one to be the easiest. Like I've never failed countering with the Ukanagoshi during this. I just forget to do it a lot because I'm usually trying to counter people, as the counter punch does the most damage of those three moves. Ukanagoshi stuns enemies, though, which can be really useful. I think that's like the least amount of damage. I think the parry does more damage to Ukanagoshi, but the Ukanagoshi stuns enemies for longer. The parry is a lot easier because if you're blocking, you press the block button at the right time. It's a more forgiving time window than the counter punch. It can also knock enemies down, which means you can follow up with a stomp to the groin and do some damage that way. But the counter punch just does a shit ton of damage. Like I've killed enemies with just the counter punch in one hit before. Like if their health is that low, like you can end people easily. But Kamaki's big punch does not do the counter punch time window like justice. It's not very accurate in terms of like what it's like in an actual fight in the game. Trust me, it's a lot harder to whip off the counter punch. At least I always have a hard time with it. But we're gonna end things off here with Kamaki, just because I don't want to go over like an hour for Chapter 8 scheme. So we're gonna be doing Kage's extra side mission in the next video, and then moving on to Chapter 9. Peace.